Hey, good morning everybody and happy Tuesday. This is Brian with the Wet Shave Experience. Hopefully your day is going well so far. My day is just starting here on the West Coast. Today I've got a new soap for you. I did an unboxing of it last night, but I'm pretty excited for this one. I've been looking forward to it. Today's soap is Tallow by Strike Gold. This is a really cool label and a really cool collaboration. This was a collaboration between Strike Gold Shave, Sarasota Wet Shaver, the Monkey Man, Monkey's Tropical Adventures, and the Gent of Scent. This is a dupe of or an inspiration scent from a now discontinued Tommy Bahama scent. It's a very nice soap. This is in, I think, their Patriot base. And I'll be using the matching splash for that as well. We will start things off with the Pro Rosso White Pre-Shave. I will also be using my carved Christopher Bradley on the B plate with a 7-use Perma-Sharp blade. As far as my brush, I will also again be using my Heritage Collection Merit 99.5. And I bowl lathered, so I've already got that all ready to go. So here's a question. Do you want to see me bowl lather or not? I mean, do I take the time? Do I take your time to go through bowl lathering, or do I just prep it and then I'm ready to go? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below whether you like to see me lather or talk through the lather, or whether you just rather have your time back and go straight to the shave with the lather. So let me know. So this is a really, really, really good scent. The notes on this are coriander, ginger, amber, patchouli, musk, pepper, and bergamot. And I really don't get necessarily a lot of single notes that stand out to me. I mean, I definitely can tell the bergamot and the musk in there. I get a little bit of the pepper. The amber, the patchouli, I don't get right off the puck, right off the scent, or the coriander. So overall, you know, this is a Halloween label, and I don't see myself just using this at Halloween. It's not a particularly dark scent, so it's not necessarily a fall or winter scent. I can see this being used almost year round. It almost takes me back to, like, I'm aging myself here, but high school, you know, some of the scents that I wore back then. And I'm not sure when this was discontinued, so it could be that old, I don't know. And the label artwork was done by a guy named on Instagram that goes by Glorbo, the Human. So really fun label, really nice scent. This went on pre-sale on the 21st, so I got in early on this. Thank you, Frank. I really appreciate that. Frank at Strike Gold was really a stand-up guy. Had some communications with him, and he's really great. He's also doing some hand-tied knots, so if you're looking for a hand-tied knot, check out Strike Gold Shave. But really cool, kind of old school artwork on here. Some old school characters, really fun. All right, so let's just get into the shave here. I'm gonna wet the face, do a little pre-shave. Hope everybody had a good Monday yesterday. If you watched my very first video yesterday, I gotta say thank you. It got a few views. I think I might have like 4 subscribers. So, you know, you gotta start somewhere, and I'm having fun. So this was perfect for my Halloween week. I wasn't sure I was gonna get this because originally the release date was October 30th. And I thought, well, that's gonna show up after Halloween, right? Kind of a bummer. But then they announced the pre-sale on the 21st, and mine shipped out on Friday. And this has gotta be one of the fastest shipping times that I've had that I can remember. It went out on Friday and it showed up yesterday, which is Monday. So, I mean, even over the weekend, really, it was super fast in getting here. So really, really happy that I got this for part of my Halloween week. It will go on sale. This pre-sale sold out, so it will go on sale on October 30th. And even though it's a Halloween theme, Halloween label, it's definitely a scent worth having in your den, and one that you can use throughout the year, I think. All right, let's get going with the lather. And the Straight Gold is a really nice soap. Really nice scent on this too. This is my second Straight Gold product. I have Honest Abe, and honestly, no pun intended, that is the top scent in my den by far. Maybe not by far. There's been a couple I've got recently that are coming close, but still top scent in my den. It's the only scent and set that I actually have a backup of, because I wasn't sure whether it was going to come out. It's a dupe of a discontinued scent, Ultra Zest, that was kind of a blind buy for me. It was one of my very, very first purchases back in June, I think. Or actually, I think it came out on 4th of July. So one of my very first purchases back when I started. And it was kind of a blind buy. I'm still learning about the hobby and the artisans and what to buy. And it turned out to be my favorite. So it turned out to be a good buy. Because I think this is in their Patriot base, which is their latest base. And yeah, I mean, I think I'm hydrated enough. I got enough soap on there. Now I saw Marion the Barbarian. I think he might have been his 8th shave yesterday. Posted a video last night or yesterday with the Tallow Scream. I think he only did one pass with it, but he got the video up. So he is a beast of shaving, honestly. I don't know how he does it. All right. I think we're good enough. So again, the Carl Christopher Bradley brass with the B plate. You guys aren't going to see a whole lot of new razors from me at the moment. I don't have a ton of equipment, so it's going to be more software oriented videos, at least for now, until I can accumulate some more equipment. Very smooth. Some nice residual slickness there. I could go back over these areas if I miss anything, no problem. And the scent, once lathered, still very, very nice. Something that kind of up my alley. I know we all have kind of our own scent profiles and preferences. There are definitely scents that I know that I don't like clove. That's a definite no for me. Anise, another definite no for me. I bought a couple soaps that I was hoping didn't have a whole lot of clove or anise cinnamon. I was hoping they maybe were more of a background scent. Not the case. So I'll shy away from anything that lists cinnamon. I'm not a fall scent, I feel like some of those smell like a fall, like the candle store in the mall. I don't know if you guys ever get that. And some of you may like that, and that's awesome. I just particularly do not. Like that fall potpourri smell, it's just not for me. What have I got there? Anyways, this one I can see myself wearing, like I said already, year round. right, first pass is done. I'm gonna get some water on the face. And here's some running water. Do I have running water in the video or not? I mean, I don't know. Does that bother anybody? Some guys do, some guys don't. Some guys just wipe their face with a towel and keep going. I know CBD has a sprayer. Maybe I should get one of those sprayers. So my wife and I sat down last night, not to bring up politics. I'm not really gonna talk about anything in particular other than the fact that we voted. So if you haven't voted, make sure you do so. Super important. There's a lot going on in our country right now, so. And really, if you don't like the direction of things, or you do like the direction of things and you want it to stay the same way, if you don't vote, you can't complain. It's not the outcome you're looking for. That's my thoughts anyways. So, try to be as informed as possible on the issues, but it's always tough. So this brush, this Heritage Collection, is a bulb knot. I got the bulb, obviously, since I bowl lather. It's got the gel tips on it. Neil from Heritage Collection does the gel on those knots, and it is super, super soft. I've tried face lathering, but I don't know. I just prefer the bowl lathering. I don't know why. DK Damn Fine Shaves. I'm gonna get that whole title right. He has a nice video on bowl lathering that actually Ken Shave 326 sent me at one point. That was super helpful. But I got the gel tips, and I'll be honest, as a bowl lather, I don't know, I feel like I should have just got, or not gotten the gel tips on it. I find that sometimes depending on the soap, so what I do is I just scoop out some soap. How much soap? Almond size amount of soap. That's the standard answer, right? I use this baby spoon that we have left over from my son, who's 3, but he doesn't use it anymore. And I just scoop a little bit out. I try to get, an almond size amount out, but it's a little bit different for different soaps. I find some soaps, you don't need as much soap as others. Like PAA, for example, for me, I feel like I don't need a ton of soap, or I need a ton of water. So anyways, I smash it down at the bottom of the bowl, and then I bowl lather. But depending on the hardness of the soap, I find that sometimes the soft gel tips, I have a harder time getting that soap to break up. Maybe I need to bloom it in the bowl. That might make a difference. Let me get my nostril area here. Again, always the tough area for me. Okay, did I get it? Nope. All right, well, that's gotta be good enough. Anyways, so as much as I enjoy the gel tips, and this is just a fantastic brush, I would be interested in trying one without a gel tip. I don't have a lot of brushes. I have 2 synthetics and then this Badger brush. So I think my next Badger, I might get without the gel tips, just for comparison's sake. But I'm not opposed to using synthetic. I've got 2 synthetics, and I get great results with it, so can't complain. All right, second pass done. A little more water on the face. Line up the third pass. Hey, by the way, I don't know if any of you guys are football fans, but I am. Although I haven't been watching much, I have a 3 and a 5-year-old, so I don't get a lot of time to watch the games. But I do play fantasy football, and I kicked butt this weekend. So I'm super happy with my fantasy team. I started off 2-0, which is great. Then I lost 4 in a row. Not so great. But I won this weekend. So I'm now 3 and 4, but my league is super competitive this year. There's only eight teams. I'm doing it with some buddies. I'm originally from Southern California, and they all live down in the LA area. And I think there's one guy that's like 6 and 1, and then there's like 4 of us or 5 of us that are at 3 and 4. So I'm not out of it yet. All right. Last pass against the grain. Again, I would just go super light here. I think I mentioned, if you watched yesterday at all, I'm using the carb B plate. I got the Daily Shaver, or not the Daily Shaver, the kit from Stonefield, actually, up in Canada. Jonathan was having a sale. I think it was like 4th of July, or I don't remember. Anyways, he had one of these in stock, actually, because I know they had some production delays. So I got really lucky, I think. So it came with the B, C, and D plate. I've used them all, but I keep coming back to the B plate. First, the B plate is the neutral exposure, neutral blade exposure, and I just find that just works for me best. I don't feel like I need too aggressive or too much blade feel. The C is fine too, but I think that the B plate's just where it's at for me. I did try, I did buy another car razor online on one of the Facebook BST sites, just because it had a different handle. I really just bought it for the other handle. It had a handle that I think was only available either from West Coast Shaving at one point, or whatever it was called, their Gladius handle. I'll break it out one of these days. Anyways, it came with an open comb D plate, which is comparable to a solid bar, which is what I use, solid bar. E plate, and it also came with a solid bar F plate. And I tried the open comb D plate one time, and I just felt like I put a meat cleaver to my face. It just didn't work well. So the open comb D and the solid bar F plate have now found new homes. So now I just have the extra handle from that set, which was kind of probably my intention anyways. I wasn't gonna probably use those plates, but again, I kind of wanted a different handle for a different look every once in a while. All right, and I think this for me is done. I got a little weeper right there. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but I did. Must have got that on the third pass there. All right, I'm gonna rinse with some cold water. I'm gonna throw in a little bit of alum. So I'm in Oregon, and it's starting to, that cold water's starting to get cold. I mean, it's still pretty mild, but you know, we were at the BMX track last night with the kids. They've taken up BMX racing, and my daughter, who's 5.5, is getting totally into it, which has been a surprise for me, but it's been so fun. She's just having a blast. Anyways, we were there last night, and we were bundled up. So it's been getting into the 30s here at night. So the groundwater here is starting to get fairly chilly, and definitely seeing a change in the seasons. But been mild so far. We haven't had a ton of rain yet, and I'm in the Willamette Valley, and we get a lot of rain. And being from Southern California, I do not like that, but I love it here. All right, let's wash this off. And we'll finish it up, dry off here. Finish it up. Just noticed I'm kind of going a little long today. I woke up a little earlier than usual for some reason, so I guess I have more time, so I don't feel like I'm in as much of a hurry. Hopefully you're still with me. I know when I'm watching videos, when they start to get a little long, I just, you know, time is a factor for all of us, right? So let me get the aftershave on, a splash, and we'll wrap it up, and you can have the rest of your day. It's a nice sting to it. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's good. You can feel that for sure. Smells good. This is a winner for me, guys. You'll hear, when it's a winner, I'm gonna call it a keeper. So if it's a keeper for me, then for me personally, I know we all, like I said, we all have our own scent profiles, but for me personally, if it's a keeper, then that means it was really good. Because if it's on the border, if I kind of like it, but I'm not sure, or I don't like it at all, it's gonna find a new home. It just really is. I don't have the space or the funds to just buy everything that's out there and have it sit in a drawer. So and by the way, I've seen other guys mention this, but everything I'm using, it was bought for and paid for by me. So and the last thing I forgot to mention is that this is a charity drop. I almost forgot that. That's really important. Proceeds are going to Doctors Without Borders. So, double bonus on this. Great scent and great artwork, great collaboration with these guys. And then proceeds going to a very worthwhile charity. So October 30th, it will drop to the public. Make sure you get yours. All right, thanks, and have a great Tuesday, guys.